Okay, I am streaming and I am recording. CW and Russia Turn 2. Operation Crimson Tide. And we got some catching up to do. That first round was brutal. Before we even got rolled a die ourselves, we were behind. We have 19 to spin. I'm going to buy a fighter and 3 infantry. I'm going to my 2 fighters in Western Australia fly out to P-57 to engage the 2 destroyers. And in A-16, I'm going to take a fighter and go into A-19. Not a fighter, I'm sorry, a destroyer. And I think that is it. I got my dice for that one, and then my dice for the other one will be 2 3s versus 2 2s. So destroyer, oh, that's the wrong die. Destroyer versus a sub, and 2 fighters versus 2 destroyers. So the Atlantic battle, I'll go ahead and roll that. Okay, we got it. So we kick the sub out of A-19. And now the destroyers. Son of a gun. Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Christ. My God. I don't know what to say. I lose my 2. And dang it, let me look at that again. Yep. My own dice betrayed me. Well, damn. Okay. My Java fighter. Man, do I need to send him back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just going to send him back. 1, 2, 3. No, he only moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we'll send him to Calcutta then. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll send him to Calcutta. My fighter, I think now I have to put him in Sydney, maybe? No. Well, first I'm going to take my mech and move it to Rhodesia. My infantry and artillery and move them up to Rhodesia to slow down the Tanganjikans. My destroyer in A-16 is going to move down to A-22. My one guy in Iraq is going to move to Transjordan. Did I get a message? Yeah, no popcorn. This is the most unlucky game we've played. Okay, I can take an infantry from Northern Territory and move it to the south. Now we'll move them to Western Australia. And then we'll take 2 guys and put them in New South Wales. And you can only hit this with 2 guys, so I'm not too concerned. And if you do come down here with your transport, the Americans will be on you in no time. Okay, I'm going to take an infantry and a fighter and stick them in South Africa. I'm just looking at this real quick just to make sure my calculations are right. You can't hit it with this guy. You can hit it with this guy, but 1, 2, 3. You can drop off 2 troops with 3 bombardments. Maybe you'll kill my AA, and then I will kill your 2 troops. Okay, yeah, you don't have enough. Okay, that's fun. Sickening. P-57. Bastards. Okay, the Russians. I'm just going to... how much do I get paid? I get paid the same, I think. The Anzacs are at... I guess they're only at 21. I'm trying to remember. Was I supposed to spin the one? If I was supposed to spin the one, I would have saved it then. So Anzacs at 21 plus 2, 23, and they get no bonuses. No. I'm sorry, they're 21. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Shoot, you know what? I was at 21 last time because nothing changed. Well, then I'll save 2, and so I'll be at 23. Okay. And maybe I have one more. I can't remember if I was supposed to save one from our bonus. Okay, rushes, I'm sorry. They had 38 to spin. I am buying 6 infantry, 3 artillery, and 2 factory moves. That will be 34, and I'm spending 4 on tech. Let's see, what am I doing? Oh, up here, I'm sending 1 infantry into Saka and making that Russia again. I'm going to actually send... Okay, that's the only combat. That's the only possible combat. I'm going to move 1 guy into Amur. I'm going to move all 5 of these guys in Yenisei to Tunguska. I'm going to rail 2 guys from Yakut to Tunguska, and the +1 rail does work. It was, I think that was fought over the conclave of Nisei, I think. Okay, I'm going to move 2 infantry and an artillery from Beretia to Yakut. I think I'm going to move the other anti-air also. I'll leave 4 infantry in Beretia. All right. Let's see. How was I going to do this? I'm going to start by moving 9 infantry to Belarus, and 3 artillery. I think I'm actually going to move my fighters and attack back to Moscow. Oh, I got to move my industrial complex. I'm going to move to from Leningrad to Smolensk, and from Ukraine up to Bryansk. Okay, I got 3 still in Leningrad. I'll move my AA back to Belarus. And let's see, if you do that, I do a lot of things. I'll take all the infantry in Ukraine and move them to Bryansk, I believe. I can take 1 infantry from Leningrad, 1 infantry from Belarus and move it into Lithuania. Let's see, the artillery from Bryansk. We'll move up. The anti-air from Ukraine. I'm sorry, Western Ukraine. The artillery is going into Bryansk. We'll leave 1 infantry in Western Ukraine. The guy in Rostov will move up into Ukraine. The guy in Stalingrad will rail 1, 2, 3 into Tunguska. Infantry in Moscow goes to Belarus. The artillery in Moscow will rail to Belarus. Tank in Bryansk will move to Smolensk with the 2 mechs. Let's see, that looks pretty good. Let's see, move this up here. I think I'm actually going to move another 2 from Leningrad to Belarus. Okay, that's pretty good. Anything else? I think that's how I wanted to do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start putting guys down. I'm going to put 2 artillery into Bryansk. Infantry artillery into Smolensk. And what does that leave me? 5. I'm going to put 4 infantry in Moscow, 1 in Stalingrad. I might make another move. This anti-air that was in Moscow, I think I might push it forward to yeah, we'll push it up to Bryansk. Russia will have the same 38 as before, since the only thing I'm missing is Siberia at this point. And I will go ahead and give you my dispositions of everything. Oh, the sub and A14 will go back to A15. Okay, so in A15, I have a cruiser transport sub. A7, I have a sub. Leningrad, 1 infantry. Belarus, I have a lot. I organize these guys. I have 5, 10, 15. I think I have 19. No. Yeah, 19 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artillery. 1 anti-air. Then Smolensk, I have 2 tanks, 3 mechs, 1 infantry, 1 artillery. And Bryansk, I have 9 infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artillery. Ukraine, 1 infantry, Bessarabia, 1 infantry, Western Ukraine, 1 infantry, Eastern Poland, and infantry in Lithuania, and infantry, 1 infantry in Stalingrad, 1 infantry in Caucasus, 4 infantry in Moscow with attack and 2 fighters. Tunguska, we have 8 infantry. Yakut, I have 2 infantry and 2 anti-air. Yenisei, I have 1 infantry. Buryatia, 4 infantry. Saka, 1. Amur, 1. And then the Anzacs have 1 fighter in India, 1 infantry in Malaya, 1 infantry in Transjordan, a mech, 2 infantry and 2 artillery in Rhodesia, a fighter and an infantry in South Africa, destroyer in A19, a destroyer in A22, A16. I have a transport, and of course I have a tank and infantry in Ottawa. And then on this side of the world, I have 2 infantry in Java, 1 infantry in Western Australia, 4 infantry in Sydney with an artillery and 2 anti-air, and infantry in New Zealand. And then I'm going to move these guys to Alaska. I'm sorry. Alaska, I'm going to have artillery and 2 infantry. And that's it for my moves. And now we get to tech rolls. Okay. On the left side, I have America, Britain, and Russia. These are going to be their rolls. And then on this side, that'll be Japan. And that will be, that black one will be Germany. So we'll roll that. See, yeah, let me roll the allies first. Ugh, nothing. Man, the rolls are the worst for us. Okay, so America has to pay 2, Britain 5, Russia 3, Japan 1, Germany 2, and nobody gets their tech this turn. Okay, all right. Well, not my best turn. I hated losing those fighters for nothing. And yeah, no breaks. Haven't gotten any breaks yet. Hopefully that luck will turn around. All right, guys. See you later.